requested dessert, coming right up on Weekend at the Cottage. Welcome to Weekend at the Cottage. I'm Nick Manojlovic. Spring and summer, such an ideal time to celebrate everyday moments with our friends and family. Today I'm creating an absolutely heavenly dessert that I'm going to pair with some really lovely wines from Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi Wines. The dessert I'm going to show you how to prepare is a Panna Cotta that we serve with a Rhubarb White Zinfandel sauce. Before I start the recipe, just a suggestion, I'd like you to head to your liquor store, go to the California wine section and look for Woodbridge Wines by Robert Mondavi. You're going to need to pick up two. The first is a Pinot Grigio, aromas of peaches, nectarines. It has a lovely peach finish, yum. This is the wine I'm going to serve with our dessert. The second wine you're going to need is this White Zinfandel. It is very light and versatile. It has little hints of cherry and juicy red fruit. It is perfect in this recipe. Let's start then with this recipe. To begin, we're going to make our rhubarb sauce. If you'd like to make this maybe the day before, good idea. The sauce needs to be completely cooled before we serve. Medium saucepan, 4 cups of rhubarb. Yes, you can use frozen, but try to find fresh rhubarb. It produces such a wonderful flavor for the sauce. We're then adding a half a cup of granulated sugar and then 3/4 of a cup of the White Zinfandel. Toss in 5 whole cardamom pods. Stir those ingredients together over to stovetop, medium heat. As soon as the sauce comes to a boil, reduce to simmer. We're going to cook for 15 minutes. Then once the sauce is done, over to your work surface. Take a spoon, remove and discard the cardamom. We are zesting 1 lemon. We're also cutting that lemon in half. Don't be surprised. I'm going to add the juice of half a lemon to this, plus that lemon zest. This will brighten the flavor of our sauce. Hand wand, we're going to puree to a fine consistency, transfer it to a bowl, allow it to cool completely. Now it's time to make the actual Panna Cotta. And Panna Cotta is an Italian dessert that literally translates into cooked cream, which is what we're going to do. Before cooking that cream, we need to get some gelatin working. I'm taking 6 tablespoons of our White Zinfandel, adding it into the measuring cup, and then 4 teaspoons of gelatin. Sprinkle it on top, look down, and be amazed because the gelatin starts to bloom. We need to let this sit for 10 minutes, which is perfect because we're also going to stovetop at this point. 1 liter of 18% cream into a medium-sized saucepan. We're adding half a cup of granulated sugar. Stir till the sugar dissolves. Heat on medium, and as soon as it comes to a boil, this needs to be very hot. As soon as it comes to a boil, take it off of the stove. Carefully bring that hot cream mixture over to your measuring cup. Slowly pour it over on top of the wine and gelatin. Stir until everything dissolves. Final flavor enhancer. This is going to knock it out of the park. We're taking 2 teaspoons of pure almond extract. Add the almond extract, give it a stir, take a whiff. It smells pretty fantastic. Last step is to chill the Panna Cotta. You can chill directly into a glass to serve from. I could use a silicone form, which is perfect, but I like these small stainless forms. Only trick when you're doing this, you need a stable vegetable or nut oil. I'm using a grapeseed oil. A little bit of grapeseed oil onto a paper towel. Just run it on the inside of your form. Make sure it's evenly coated. I then place them into a container with a dishcloth. This will prevent them from moving around when I transfer them to the fridge. Carefully, hot liquid. We're just gonna fill almost to the top. I have 6 that I did. I also did 1 in the glass to show you. And then any extra you have, you can place it into a bowl and kind of just enjoy that. When company's not around, that's your special little treat. We allow our Panna Cotta to chill for 4 hours. If you're doing this day before, just cover it with a plastic wrap overnight. Next day though, you're ready to go. You take out your forms. They look pretty good. They're nice and solid. Then a very fine knife. We're running just barely across the top of the edge. Just go down a tiny little bit. And then when you invert onto the plate, you're gonna need to hold it, put it right in the center of the plate, because when it comes out, it's gonna suction to the plate. And then just give it a good 1, and it comes out. You'll hear it. And then when you lift your cup, you'll see how beautiful it is. Nice and jiggly. I then transfer the rhubarb sauce into a squeezy bottle and then decorate the top of the Panna Cotta with a little bit of rhubarb sauce. I also suggest serve extra sauce on table because people just love sauce and the flavor of the Panna Cotta. When it's out and ready to be enjoyed, it'll be nice and jiggly like this. Take it out, serve it up with that gorgeous sauce. Small spoons are the order of this day. It is so light and refreshing and fantastic. I bet you're gonna be like me and get goosebumps. It's so fantastic. When you're ready to serve, whether it's in the glass or the plate, I'd like to suggest you also partner it with a beautiful Pinot Grigio that I suggested a bit earlier in the video. It's a fantastic pairing with this delicious dessert. If you'd like more information about the wines, find them on Twitter at Woodbridge_wines, also on Pinterest and Facebook. If you'd like more about us, Weekend at the Cottage, head to our website. Also look for us on our dedicated YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And then finally, why not look for us on one or more of your favorite social media feeds, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Next time you gather with your friends and family, make that everyday moment count. Serve up some Panna Cotta with rhubarb and white Zinfandel sauce